3 of those triumphs with the Gunners. N'Golo Kanté has made the bench after recent hamstring problems.
Pulisic up against Holding. It's going to be a key battle down this near side. On the other side, Aubameyang against Azpilicueta.
Good run by Niles, who gets the cross in, and the first opportunity really comes Aubameyang's way. Niles, who really was a surprise choice for the semi-final, but did very well against Riyad Mahrez, shows some attacking thrust here.
Good run from him, breaks the offside line, gets to the byline as well. Really well, just to whip a cross in the box.
He scored 3 goals in those 2 games. Really been the ball. Jacobs caught out here, and a first save, full stretch for Martinez, as Mason Mount, who scored in a similar position in the semi-final, let fly in the final.
Does he make the right decision here? And Giroud to his right-hand side, who was free. He had to come much tighter in. It's a decent save, a nice height for the goalkeeper.
You can see from that angle what he had to aim at, though.
Giroud was furious the ball wasn't played to him.
Giroud actually had time to turn, but wasn't told by his teammates. It's in by Mount, and Pulisic has worked his way through, and it certainly isn't going to finish 0-0. A goal inside 5 minutes, and it's come from the United States of America. Christian Pulisic gives Chelsea the lead at Wembley in the FA Cup final. Arsenal got away with some hesitations in the early minutes of the semi, but they didn't get away with this one.
Well, already Arsenal are struggling in midfield. Pulisic came in, Mason Mount in behind their midfield. Some good combination play here. Pulisic runs down the side of Holding, doesn't get tight enough. This is Pulisic taking it on, just lifts it over the goalkeeper. Good play from the midfield player. Giroud setting it up as well. Pulisic with the first touch, it takes him beyond the defenders, and then a clever finish back across the goalkeeper.
Another Wembley assist for Olivier Giroud, who just loves this place. His old club behind, and given Frank Lampard's team the lead with that ball for Pulisic. Here's Nicola Pepe, and the work for Caballero, and it's the start that the fans will be loving here, really. Purse strings will be tightened by the American owners. We'll see. Here's the American player, Pulisic. He's going to set himself up for another one. Pushed out by Martinez and reclaimed at the second attempt. What a lively start from Christian Pulisic.
Tactically got it absolutely right at the moment. The 2 wide players are coming infield and finding that bit of space. He got away from Holding to start with.
A couple of options here. It's just too high from Ceballos, who's still a lone player. Again, talking about Arsenal's finances, whether they will have the resources to buy him from Real Madrid.
Just gets underneath it, you can see what technique he's trying to use. It's the inside of his foot just...
Here's Tierney. And they might get the ball over the top, and when they get Aubameyang in, there are problems for Chelsea. Anthony Taylor has pointed for the penalty. It was a big call for this experienced official, and now it was calling for a red card from the Arsenal point of view. That's a yellow.
It's been coming, here it is, ball over the top. Why Azpilicueta's not giving more distance off at the back. He does put his arm on him at some point. There's a little push there from Aubameyang. What does Azpilicueta do here? There's the right arm just going round the body. There's the left arm on his shoulder. Aubameyang is actually not running towards the ball. Having given the penalty, I'm not sure the VAR is going to change this.
No, they have to rule it a clear and obvious error from, as I say, a very experienced official. Azpilicueta gets only the yellow. But, unless VAR have an alternative view, Arsenal have got a penalty.
But I'm not sure why Azpilicueta, the big threat, and we know it before the game, is the ball played over the top for Aubameyang. I say it's in the box, or outside the box.
That's A big call here as to whether it's inside. If it's carried on inside, it should be a penalty. But it is, I think, the placing of the offence that VR are checking rather than whether it's an offence or not.
And the decision about a yellow card and a red card could be changed if it was outside the box.
Penalty given. So the yellow card stays. And it certainly was a clear goal-scoring opportunity, so Azpilicueta, in a strange sense, probably relieved. Well, here he is. Aubameyang, who has had a wonderful season again, 27 goals, and he scored in every FA Cup tie that he's played in. That's not saying a huge amount. This is only the third. It would be an absolutely priceless goal for the team that he captains, and the club, of course, are desperate for him to stay and sign a new deal. That's still up in the air. Here he goes, Aubameyang, and he fires it in, and Arsenal are level, and the signs have been there, Stuart.
For them to score in exactly that sort of way, not so much the penalty, but the ball over the top. Movement down that left-hand side has been causing Chelsea problems. James and Azpilicueta haven't been quite sure who to pick up, Maitland-Niles or Aubameyang, and Aubameyang's run was brilliant. Timed it to perfection, the ball over the top was good. At the end, the penalty is excellent. Right into the corner, Caballero goes the wrong way. This is a man playing with great confidence. Look at that for a penalty.
I have a feeling he missed one in a North London derby here when Spurs were playing at Wembley, at that end of the stadium as well. But no nerves betrayed, no nerves seen, and the ball bulges the back of the Chelsea net. They do need to find the goal-scoring thrust, which has been a key part of their season. And this might be a way to do it. Oh, and the confusion there between Jorginho and Marcos Alonso. And Jorginho, who scored in both the league games against Arsenal this season, could have scored in the FA Cup final as well.
You see that so often. Alonso sets up Mason Mount here and then just continues his run into the area. In the end, it's a really poor effort from Jorginho. It's underneath it, the inside of his right boot. That was a chance.
It's the laws of the game. Lacazette took it on. Not sure he would have been the favourite when the free kick was given, but obviously maybe plan B or plan C, but it didn't produce the goal that could take Arsenal in at half-time, leading 2-1.
Well, he's trying to wrap his foot round it, but it was a fairly poor effort in the end.
Rudiger goes long. Played off by Giroud. And Pulisic's on his way, and he could go all the way here. In the end, went for a bit of placement.
Looks like he might have pulled his hamstring as well. What a good run it was, a set-up play by Giroud into Pulisic. But watch Tierney here. Holding isn't particularly quick. Holding can't catch it, but Tierney runs away from the danger area and just allows Pulisic to run towards goal. And as he tries to bend it with the inside of his right foot, I think he's just pulled his hamstring here. That's bad news for him and bad news for Chelsea. Big chance. You can see he's actually screaming before he took the shot. That's why he probably didn't get it on target. Look, he's already starting to scream.
It's gone, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's a major blow right at the start of the second half for Chelsea.
Trying to send 90 minutes Chelsea's way. It's a check back and encourage James to have another crack. At least they're working one player, and it's Reece James more often than not into shooting positions after a passive end to the first half for Chelsea.
There's good play from Kovacic just to play it round the corner to Pedro. Could he have a strike there? I thought he could. He got away from David Luiz. James was in a worse position. It's a poor.
Drops for Bellerin to go forward here. He's got Pepe outside him, and he's going on through the middle. Christensen stretches across, but only plays it to Pepe, who can keep going. Arsenal got an overload here. Aubameyang, can he find a way through? You bet he can. That is top class. And from 1-0 down, Aubameyang has personally turned it round. 2 in the semi-final, 2 in the final. It's Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1.
Well, there was a challenge in midfield, which Chelsea might say was a foul. But What a finish it was from Aubameyang. Again, he found space on this left-hand side. We talked about him coming in on his right foot, bending balls into the corner, and he used that to his own advantage here. Bellerin does well. Charges through a couple of challenges. But this is the challenge. Christensen wins the ball. Does Bellerin catch him? That's what VAR would be looking at. He's certainly onside, Aubameyang. He threatens to shoot with his right foot, chops it back onto his left, and what a clever finish into the far corner. Good run from Bellerin, but is it a foul here? Well, I think that is a foul. And Christensen, he's late. Christensen won the ball. But what a finish it was from Aubameyang.
Well, the check is complete, the goal stands, and it's come as the last act before the three-quarter mark if we finish in 90 minutes. But here's a player who's been talking about needing to leave, to better himself. Arsenal have given him responsibility, they've made him captain, they've said, we want you, we desperately need to keep you. Go and win us the FA Cup, you'll have European football, and hopefully Arteta will be thinking, the board will back us. Of a nibbling challenge.
He's got to be careful, it's Kovacic.
Yeah.
He's actually booked one of the Arsenal players for appealing for a booking. One of the Arsenal players ran up to the referee and waved an imaginary card.
1 minute.
Anthony Taylor, and that's why he got booked. I'm not sure who it was.
Kovacic has survived. Anthony Taylor using Aubameyang maybe as a sounding board, the Arsenal skipper.
Sending off, he sent off Kovacic.
Oh, he had to think about it, and he's given the second yellow to Kovacic. It gets worse and worse for Chelsea. It did look like that in the first place, and Anthony Taylor took his time.
I think that's a poor decision. There it is again. And he's making every attempt to go for the ball. Xhaka makes the most of
It's
it.
the same two players involved as in the first yellow card.
And then one of the Arsenal players, it's Ceballos, not fit enough to play any sort of part in the game today. He's on the bench, but not one of the substitutes that will be used.
It's Arsenal's FA Cup. Again, it's Arteta's FA Cup. The rookie manager who only arrived in December, but brought with him a feel for the club. He's done a personal double as player and manager with the Gunners in this competition. They win for the 14th time, extending their own record and booking a place in next season's Europa League. And number 14, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, has come up with the two goals he did in the semi-final, this time from a goal down to Christian Pulisic early on. David Luiz, both delighted and consoling. Stuart Robson.
Well, I think Arsenal deserved it in the end. That man